Hi everyone! Today we're diving into something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but this time it's real and it's happening right now. The Pentagon, specifically a secretive group called the Joint Special Operations Command, or JSOC, wants to use AI to create fake people online. This report comes straight from the internet. So let's talk about why they're interested in this, what it means for all of us, and why experts are raising some serious red flags. So here's the scoop. JSOC, which is a counter-terrorism unit within the Department of Defense, recently put out a wish list for new tech. And on that list, AI tools that can create totally fake but super convincing online personas. Imagine, not just fake profile pictures, but fake videos, fake audio that looks and sounds just like real people. They want these personas to blend in perfectly, so much so that neither people nor computers or governments can tell they're not real. The idea is for these AI personas to pop up on social media, forums, and other online spaces. But they're not just any bots. These are designed to look like actual people, complete with expressions, backgrounds, and even government ID-style selfies. It's like catfishing, but on a whole different level, one led by the military. Now, this isn't the first time the US government has dabbled in using fake accounts to push an agenda. Back in 2022, Meta and Twitter removed accounts linked to the Pentagon that were using AI-generated profile pictures to influence conversation. And a report earlier this year exposed a campaign by the US military to undermine China's COVID vaccine using fake social media profiles. But what's different now is just how deep this tech is going. Again, according to The Intercept, JSOC's new wishlist even asks for tools that can create fake selfie videos, complete with totally fake realistic backgrounds. Here's where it gets sticky. The Pentagon itself has warned that deepfakes are a huge problem. In fact, they've labeled AI-generated content a top risk, especially when it's used by foreign adversaries like Russia or China. They say it's dangerous, that it spreads misinformation, and makes it hard to tell what's real and what's not. But now they want to use this very same tech to their advantage. Experts are sounding the alarm about this, of course. The Intercept quoted Heidi Klum, a leading AI researcher, who said that if the US starts using these tactics, it will basically greenlight every other country to do the same. And that makes sense, right? And let's face it, if everyone's creating deepfakes, the internet becomes a mess, where it's nearly impossible to tell truth from fiction. It's a slippery slope, for sure, and it risks muddying not just social media, but also the entire geopolitical landscape. And it's not just about what other countries might do, it's about trust here at home as well. If people start realizing that the government is actively using fake personas, how can they trust any information coming from official sources? That's a concern brought up by Daniel Byman, a security studies professor. He pointed out that this move could backfire, making Americans themselves more suspicious of their own government's communication. So what's the takeaway here? The Pentagon's looking to step up its online influence game, but it's also playing with fire. As they rush to develop these capabilities, they risk losing the trust of not just other nations, but also their own people. It's one thing to warn others about deepfakes, but another to create an army of them for your own purpose. So that's the story, folks. It's murky, it's complicated, and it definitely makes you think about where all of this is heading. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this kind of tech ever justifiable, or are we crossing a line we can't come back from?